What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime, bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models, and today I'm going to build this kit. The 1/100 scale, full mechanics, Gundam Aerial, from the Witch of Mercury animated series. I don't think I haven't built a full mechanics kit in quite some time. I don't think I even built one ever. Don't recall. But since I've been seeing this for quite some time in my stockpile, and now that the series is over, I thought, you know what? Time for me to start building the Aerial again. So yeah, I picked this up last year at Gundam Planet, which I believe they still have it in stock if anybody hasn't got their opportunity to get this. And I actually seen this kit built by Gundam Planet staff, and I held it in my hand. I was like, wow, it's a pretty solid build. I was generally impressed with its quality and its and how sturdy it is. And I have to admit, full mechanics lines have been knocking out of the park on pretty much all their kits. You know, I miss the RE100s, and now that we're not making those anymore, it was like, okay, full mechanics is cool. You know, cool, very cool. But the Aerial is nice, I have to admit. One would argue that, you know what, will be better, the Master Grade. And that could be true. That could be true, because I tell you the truth, when the Barber test came out in 1/100 scale, that was a solid kit too, very solid. But then when the Master Grade kicked out, I was like, whoa, that Barbie was like amazing, you know. So once I finished building this and getting a feel of it, one would think, okay, how would Bandai top the full mechanics version of Aerial with the Master Grade version? But we're kind of going ahead of myself here, you know. I mean, first I want to build this one and see how it looks, and whether Bandai will announce a Master Grade or not, we don't know. I can't predict these things, but it is what it is. So yes, I got this from Gundam Planet, and I was actually seeing if there was any third-party option part sets, because I've seen a lot for the high grade Calibarn and the high grade rebuild version, which I did pick up, and maybe one day I'll get to it. But I didn't see no option part sets to enhance the 1/100 scale version of the Aerial. Maybe it is, maybe there isn't, I have no idea. I know there could be photo etched parts out there. That could be a possibility. I think, actually, you know what? Now that I'm talking out loud, and I just looked at my computer, they have made a full mechanics Aerial Marisol, that little flight pack unit that was only used in one episode. So I'm like looking at that. Oh wow, they actually made the Marisol for the Aerial. I will have to look at that later on. But I don't see anything else that kind of catches my attention. Obviously, there are the LED parts by Cosmos, so you can put LED lights in the shoulders and the chest, and, you know. There are photo etch detail parts to enhance the kit, if anyone plans to get that. Obviously, custom decals for it. Ooh, I think I found something called expansions. Oh, wow, they're actually making some expansion ones for this. I'm sorry if I'm not showing you this right now. There are effect parts there. Yeah. But we're just going to do a standard straight build. This is not going to be a painted or custom build. Just want to, after a long break of something that I couldn't avoid, I said, let me build something quickly to get it out of my system to get my, get my get my building skills back up into speed again, as you guys know what I mean. All right, so let's look at the contents here. Obviously, it looks great with the shield, or it looks great with the armored parts all over it. Good detail everywhere. I like where the beam rifle is stored. This comes with this has the displays to hold up the gun bits, which I actually have a pack. I thought this came with it, but it didn't. But I did purchase those, so I have that. Some very good artwork on the side of the box to show more details there. Okay, I see 3 sets of hands. Clearly the shield can be assembled and disassembled. And I wonder if the shield has that same nonsense that the other shield from the high grade had, that he had to have a special part to hold up all the parts with the shield. When I was at the what do you call it? MosquitoCon, I was surprised that nobody brought an aerial. Either in both high grade or 1/100 scale. It was very, very odd to see nothing like that. But I guess nobody had time to make it. But let's look at the contents of this kit and see what we have to work with. There goes the manual. Here it is. Okay, so we have some underlying parts for, I know this has to be for the calf armor, shoulder, back part of the backpack. I believe this could be the front, or on the forehead. This has to be for the chest plate, of course. We have the blue beam effect parts there. We have smoky parts here for the chest plates and the clear parts. Clearly, we all remember that when the high grade came out, it had the reversible tape of the detail of that images that you see there for that. So that goes there. We have yellow parts here, blue parts of the plates there and here. We have a more like a dark grayish blue tone of these. Now, of course, it comes with the parts for the shield. There are the hand parts there, beam rifle. Internals for the chest. There's the faceplate there. That's a big head right there. More detailed parts of the inner frame. Joints and connections for the arms and legs. Obviously it's double because of that. There's red parts here. I believe them. Yeah, we didn't see that this one had red parts there. And we have red parts here. Then we have the white parts, shoulders, leg armor, calf armor, part of the arm. Part of the shield bits right there, chest plate, bee fin, bunny ears, and remaining parts of the armor for the kit. Good detail, nice and clean. Very nice, very nice. Let's review the manual. Let's review the manual. Let me just adjust the camera a bit. Okay, here's the parts guide. And by the way, there's no polycaps on this design, on this kit. All the parts are going to be used. Step-by-step guide on the assembly of this kit. I am noticing that some parts are undergated. I'm a bit surprised for that. Okay, so on this part we have the assembly. Oh wow, it begins with the arms assembly. Okay. So begin with the arms, followed by the chest assembly. Then we have, from the chest, the backpack. And we have the head assembly right here, going up to there. And the next section is the assembly of the legs. And it's a very, very intricate. Then we have the waist unit. Then assembly of all that. Once the kit is assembled, then on the next section here we have the assembly of the shield. And put it together. Then the assembly of the rifle. Some of the parts that goes on the rifle, how to connect to it, the beam effect for the rifle itself, how to store the rifle, how to store your, pull out the beam saber hilt to put the beam effect on it. And then we have the assembly of the disassembly of the shield bits, the gun bits, and where to put it along the entire section of the aerial. And clearly, if you have the clear stands, where to connect it to it so you can do the affected scenes of it flying around. And then finally, we have the decals. Or the decal placements. You have stickers. I don't know if Bandai has officially released official decals for the aerial. There are third-party decals out there that you can get and apply to the kit. And obviously the history of the aerials right here. We have Soletta, history of Soletta, more detailed pictures here. And of course we have the ever so popular paint guide. White with one dot of gray, it says there, small dose of gray. The frame is gray parts, which is 40% gray, 20% navy blue, 40% navy blue, 20% purple with a dot of red. The blue parts is cobalt blue, 70%, with 30% a little bit of white, and midnight blue, small dosage. Other gray parts like the joint pipes is dark gray parts. And then we have the yellow with some orange onto it. Red, two different types of tones of red. And then of course you have the metallic green for the sensor, and that usually is the eyeball itself. Yeah, very nice. I am not painting it. I'm sorry to say that I am not painting it. I'm just going to build it, get my sea legs, my modeling legs, wet, you could say, or built, so I can get back in the mood again. But for now, we'll start with this guy first. So, let us begin building. Okay, I was going to say Master Grade. Full Mechanics Gundam Aerial. Okay, we're going to begin building the 1/100 scale Aerial Gundam. These are all the part that makes up the arms. And I'm completely impressed with the fact that these are all undergated parts. I'm assuming there's one part here or there that may need to require a little bit of adjustment, a little bit of cleaning, but all undergate, which was a huge plus for something like this. I don't know why I didn't build this when I got it, but I'm enjoying what I had to go through. So we're going to begin with a little joint right there. This will go here. Followed by this here. That completes that. This flap, which goes right there here, and right there here. Get the alignment right. And push it in like so. That's fine. Now we take this, put that here. It covers up the entire part. There's a little bit of detail there that need, areas that need to clean up. Then you take this, you stick that there. Now you have this effect part, this metallic effect part that you see there. Right? Put it in there and let it slide all the way. There is a notch that tells you your alignment. And then you have the clear smug part. And you know what? I thought I cleaned that up. Hold on. There we go. And then just push it in. That's it. And then you have this. That connects right into place like so. So that completes the shoulder. Now we take these two parts, put them on like that. There's a curvature here that you want to be on this side. And then I want this to go here. Take this, slide that in right there. Take this, slide it in like there. There we go. This is a bit tricky. You gotta be very careful with this. You gotta put that right there, like that. Then we take this and line it up like that. Put that there. Absolutely perfect. Then we take this, put it right on top of that. There's a nub there that needs to be cleaned. Then we have the hand. These are parts forming hands, but you do have a thumb. Right now we're just going to put the fist. And then the cover. There we go. And we put that there. Put this here. And put that there. There we go. The arms of the aerial are now complete. And very strong, like I remembered. It is double jointed, as you could see. Whoops. Yeah, it looks very good. I'm impressed with that. Okay, let us now move on to the next part of the build. Alright, next up is going to be the body, or the upper torso of the aerial. that there. And I'm going to need this that goes here, followed by that goes in there. Alright. Then we have this. And that goes, oops, through here. That's good. And I think I need that to put this here. And that goes there. Is that right? Yeah. Now then, we have these parts. One goes here. The other one goes there. Hold on, I want to make sure. Alright, so if I do that, that, it goes here. Goes here, okay. Now we take this part, take this, put that there, take this, put that there, I believe that goes here. No. Alright, this was right. Up to a degree. But for this, it has to turn, it has it like that. So this one goes here. There we go. And then that one goes there. There we go. Alright, now we take this part, slide the holes back here, good. Then we take the yellow, put that through here. There's some sharp parts here. Be careful. Oops. And this one goes right on top of it, like that. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now, we take this, slide that through there. This goes here. And that goes here. This goes in here. Is that right? What is it? That goes there. here. Alright. And that locks it into place. And then we have this. This goes here. This goes there. This goes here. Okay. Followed by this here and here. Then we cover it up. No. Yeah. And then this one goes there and there. There we go. Wait, there we go. Okay, here we go. It's nice and solid. Okay, very strong. I want to say something about all this, considering that there is LED options out there, but I'll save it for later. Alright, that completes the chest unit of the aerial. Let's now move on to the next part of the build. Alright, next part of the build is going to be the head of the aerial. And so far, I don't need to use any stickers. First, I'm going to put these green eyes through here, followed by this yellow part. Goes right through there, like so. And then the back head goes here. Followed by a red trim part that goes here. And then the face mask. Oops. That goes there. Okay. Now this, we need the metallic part here. Goes in there. And then connect that to here. Good. Okay. And then we put the bunny ears. Here and here, followed by the V-fin. Actually, we need this here. No, clear part goes there. And then, oops, close, but no cigar. There you go. There we go. I have to admit, that is the most impressive assembly of the head unit I've ever seen at this scale. Quite frankly, the easiest build I've seen so far on a head. Very nice. Let me just zoom it in right there. Okay. This part is complete. Now let's move on to the next part of the build.